Hello, hello, hello. I have a bunch of good news for myself at least. It has been just a good week or a good couple of weeks. But here we are, back again. And we're going to be going for an hour. But basically, I'm here. I got some amazing, peach tea or something like that. Just hot tea. It smells amazing. Oh, it smells so good. And I recently got going to be starting a new job. I'll be changing from warehouse work to security work. So it's going to affect things. Did they win against the Egyptians? But yeah, are they still at war? Oh, okay. They're no longer at war with the Egyptians, it seems. Okay. But yeah, I'll be getting a new job, and it just feels so good to do something else, to get better pay. And I just look forward to it. So right now, we're just trying to decrease our war exhaustion and aggressive expansion so we can go to war with Egypt once again over Kilikia Pedias. And we gotta wait for that truce as well. Where's Kilikia Pedias? That is this province right here. Yep, that's it. Okay. And I am in fact recording. Yes, I am. But yeah, I'm going to be getting a new job, and I got this amazing tea, and I feel so good about it. I may be getting a VR chat model, possibly. Maybe. It does cost, it takes the labor of somebody else, and, I want to award them appropriately for that. It just seems like the world is getting better for me, at least, even though our political situation is, IRL is really not that good. The economy is probably it's in a recession. Liberation. The Council of Coitium have taken it upon themselves to free a sizable quantity of privately owned slaves. We could intervene if we think it best. Letting slaves get too comfortable could have repercussions. Roman slave, Macedonian slave becomes. We want that Macedonian to become a Roman. Ooh. But yeah, speaking of bad economy. Nasty. But yeah, getting a new job. The 282nd Olympiad. Since the glorious days of mighty Heracles, the young men of Greece have every 4 years competed in the Olympic Games to win fame and fortune for themselves and glory for their nation. Held at Olympia, the Games are an opportunity for all in Greece to lay down arms, embrace, and pay homage to their forefathers. As we control the ancient site of the Games, it is our duty to hold the Games this year. We should think carefully before claiming otherwise. Just want to check that my audio is all good. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know if the audio could be improved in any way. If there's any way I can improve just, the quality of the streams of the videos. Let's just go ahead and get these. 282nd Olympic Games conclude. The Great Olympic Games have come to an end, with much rejoicing and celebration. The highlight of this year's Games was during the final race of this Olympiad, the Hoplitodromos, in which the competitors endured a full lap of the stadium, clad in full body armor. Platon of Egypt crossed the finish line a good hour after the race began, having stopped to flirt outrageously with a group of giggling maidens. Overall, the victor was declared to be Tonias Leuconid of Macedon, a first-time winner of the Olympics, whose brawn, virility, and Heraclean vigor are beyond compare, and now he will go down in the annals of history as a champion of the Olympiad. I've been listening to Herodotus Histories, and it's just interesting to see how, there's various politicians who were just known for, being Olympic victors and the like. Pontifex Maximus. High Priest. Who's the best person who has 0 corruption? And we want somebody who's not really that experienced, so we can save the more experienced people to be governors for our provinces. Some good tea. Fugitives cross the borders. Fleeing the dreadful war with Herulia, a number of important dignitaries have managed to escape to our lands, hoping to find refuge. Our advisors recommend against giving them asylum due to the fragile political circumstances in our region. I don't know if my housemate is home, and indeed, much favor may be gained with Herulia if we were to finish the job for them. They're not Roman or Hellenic, so let's put them to death and get better opinion from the country that is over there. Let's get a religious advance. I don't care about civilization, because I don't even know what that does. I don't need Epicureanism or syncretism. Bow ornamentation. The sight of a proud deity affixed or painted on the bow of our vessels will bolster pride and morale within our navies. Additionally, the sight of a fearsome god bearing down upon them will surely break the resolve of our foes. Needed around recovery plus 2%. That's good. What was even the point of major syncretism? Omen, power, unintegrated culture, happiness. Well, I kind of want to convert. Yeah, that's not useful. Omen, power, minus 90%. Yeah, but I have a guy messaging me. That reminds me, I gotta go ahead and I had to open this up to multiplayer. Public. Okay. I doubt that's any human being. Bonai Agenda, New Punic Rights. The Boni, ever looking to keep peace with Rome, have become the champion of the Punic people in our nation. They have spent considerable resources promoting the culture and are demanding citizen rights for them. Make sure to nip any potential uprising in the bud. No, we're looking to assimilate them. And how are we doing on that front? Political map road. Yeah, we're assimilating them, alright. Oh, we need a governor for this province. You. Trade. And there's Sparta. Let's go ahead. Get a governor for these people. And we got a military tradition. We got all of these. We have all of these. All of these. All of we need to get to India. We need to go into... We need to conquer India, basically. Okay, cavalry skirmish or hippotoxotai. Well, we don't really have any of that. Cavalry skirmish. Cavalry makes for excellent interceptors, cutting off routes of retreat and interfering with supply lines by ordering our riders to harass but never definitively engage. We deny our foes the convenience of a numerical advantage, plus 5% to heavy cavalry discipline. 4 innovations. Oh, well, I didn't notice that. Well, damn. Okay, let's do some civic stuff. I don't care about increasing the populations of just, you know, various classes, public slavery. For the sake of LARP, let's not do that. National Freeman output. Unintegrated culture happiness. Let's do devolved responsibility. Granting minor ethnic groups the right to self-governance lessens the burdens of the state and increases the efficiency of tribal society in question. Let's go ahead and mute that for 2 hours. Sweet. And then we got Coloniae. The Roman colonization of Britain was a classic example of the practice that had been employed by the Greeks in the conquest of Persia and Egypt. Granting land to soldiers and their families acted as a standing garrison in recently conquered territories. Population migration speed plus 10%? Sure. Cultural judiciary. Permitting the devolved rule of law as regards provincial cultures will relieve the burden on our governors and will keep the indigenous population content. Under integrated cultural happiness plus 3%. I think I'll get a 4th one. Land tithe. Tolerating foreign tribesmen on our land can make some uneasy, but the institution of a tithe on the land they occupy is likely to calm those voices and earn us a pretty penny in the meantime. Population migration speed plus 20%. National tribesmen output plus 12%. Let's... A random Roman territory will receive 6 tribesmen pops. I don't even get what the point of that is. Cool. We get a whole bunch of researches. Friend request. Cotelas III Zinicus, the king of Partiscon, has cordially invited our consul to a banquet of great significance. It seems that he has the intention of forging a relationship between our 2 nations. Splendid. My friend is pointing out that this game is abandonware, which is like, well then let's never play Age of Empires 3 or anything like that. Or sorry, Age of Empires 1 or anything. It seems that the Seleucids have expanded somehow. Okay, let's get a governor for Belgique. We want somebody with 0 corruption. Who's the most skilled? We have some scorned families who want their thing. They want their slice of the pie. And we will give it to them so long as they are the least corrupt people available. Imperator's abandonware, so I admit that I have very little interest in playing it. Paradox swiftly abandoned the game even though it has room for a lot of improvement. If they ever did an Imperator 2 on the lines of the upcoming EU5, then I'd be interested in it. Samesies. Would you look at that? We have an advance. So soon. And we have 0 war exhaustion, which is good. Let's go ahead and do our martial advance. Most basic thing. ballistae. Resembling huge crossbows, ballistae could fire vast kinetic payloads capable of breaking walls, bodies, and morale. Siege ability plus 2.5. That is extremely useful. That will save on time in besieging cities. But yeah, this game really should have had a lot of updates to it, you know. The AI is not that bright. Trade winds. The fickle seas can bring ruin or prosperity to many locales. The city of Cassandrea appears to be reaping the rewards of a particularly good trading season this year. I don't think my housemate is here. Let us hope this good fortune lasts. Excellent. Population growth. Let's just get the taxes. Governor from here. We have another research. We have a scorned family that wants someone. Let's do you. We need a governor for Africa. Let's do the most skilled person who is not corrupt. Assertive. We did martial. We did civic. Let's do oratory. Subject opinion of us. By allowing the citizens of our subjects to apply for citizenship in our own nation, we might ease the tensions between ourselves and our subjects. After all, we can always refuse them. Transfer citizenship plus 10 opinion. Well, that's nice. So now we're just waiting for aggressive expansion to get down and for the 5-year truce with Egypt to run out. Maintenance. Guards and visitors have pointed out for quite some time that Giza Pyramid Complex has started to deteriorate. Now, a very prominent visitor from our foreign ally pointed out that our once proudest landmark is decayed and that place is damaged. Not only is this affecting the morale of our nation, but it also diminishes how we portray ourselves to other nations. If we restore it to its former glory, it increases local happiness. Oop. That's convenient. Let's get somebody from that aggrieved person. Aggrieved family. It's interesting. Now he died. That was one of our researchers with the tall hat. Let's do somebody with no corruption. We'll do you. But yeah, it's interesting that the Pyramid Giza complex now replaces the Temple of Jupiter as our most proud monument. Embezzler Gnaeus Sulpicius Libo has been caught red-handed using his status to make some particularly shady business deals. While punishment must be meted out, we must decide how severe it should be. Remove him from power. We should tolerate corruption. Military prefect needs somebody from that family. We'll do you. That's good tea. We need a governor for Scythia or Scythia. Need somebody who's not corrupt. Oh, it's a scorned family. Well, let's go ahead and try to appease that family. And then for something more important, like Palestine, let's get a more skilled person who is not corrupt. Parthia. No corruption. Running out of uncorrupt people. Okay, what are we gonna do for an omen? Oh, that already removes aggressive expansion by a certain amount. Okay. Completely down on monthly ruler popularity gain, manpower recovery speed. Let's go ahead and increase our popularity. Roman Freeman appears in 2 Roman Freeman. Cool. Yeah, we're not tolerating bots. Sorry about that. Shame of a governor. In the midst of a fallow season, Servius Boii, one of our most esteemed governors, held a vast and lavish party in his summer palace at Tasgetium. Even his most loyal subordinates were shocked by this display of contempt for the plight of the common man, and have written directly to us, demanding that some manner of justice be served. Demand his resignation. Celebration. Another 5 years has passed since the completion of the library of Hargita. People are celebrating. We should seize upon the spontaneous celebration and make this official. Yes, let's celebrate it and get a governor for Raetia, Switzerland, from that family that is aggrieved. Let's do Boii Secunda. Alright. 283rd Olympiad. We've already read this before. Let's hold the Olympics. But it should take 36 more months. That's 3 more years until, let's get the tax. 283rd Olympic Games conclude. The Great Olympic Games have come to an end with much rejoicing and celebration. The highlight of this year's games was during the Diaoulos, a lengthy double circuit of the Olympic Stadium. Khosrow of Seleucid Empire almost flew past the finishing line, careening into the watching crowd amidst the cries of jubilation. Overall, the victor was declared to be Harpalos Amphoterid of Egypt, a first-time winner of the Olympics whose brawn, virility, and Herculean vigor are beyond compare, and now he will go down in the annals of history as a champion of the Olympiad. Cool. Astarnia seems to have expanded. Interesting. Who are they at war with? People we... oh, who cares? They're at war with someone. Interesting, that just automatically declines it if we select the nation. Okay. Did something happen? Guess not. Santonine revolt. So where are the Santononians? Or Santonines? So in less than 2 years, we should be able to go to war. Wealthy patron, the city of Nicopolis, Eudaeorum, has been often overlooked by the wealthy patrons of our capital. Today, however, Caeso Sulpicius Libo has offered to spend a sizable quantity of his wealth on constructing a grand temple to Saturn. He has requested our permission before he embarks upon the construction. Yeah, go ahead. We need a governor for that province. province. Let's just pick the most corrupt. Sorry, no, not the most corrupt. The most competent, but incorrupt person. Especially on the border of the new nation. Expanded vast army. Dania. Who are you? Who are you at war with? Yeah, sure. You're still barbarians, even though you're right beside the Roman Empire. Please. A plea for asylum. Bear Zulos Ablid, wearied and bedraggled, comes before our Senate, seeking protection from the schemes and plots of Kitaria. Our advisors inform us that this man is a sibling of the Kitaria ruler, who would have been immediately in line for the throne. Any opportunities present themselves for making a statement? They have a nice flag. I like their flag. I'll go ahead and preserve them. And let's trade with them as well. Where's Guitaria? Oh, that tiny little statelet? Yeah. I'm just a simp for eagle flags. Halicanum civil war ends. The bitter civil war in Halicanum has finally come to an end with the loyal forces of Cawarinus Ikuius utterly crushing the rebel armies led by Duikiacus Galanus and his scheming cohorts. The siege of Calatio was the turning point of the war when loyalist forces stormed the walls successfully despite horrific casualties. The outcome of this war is largely irrelevant to us, as we do not consider Halicanum as either a friend or enemy. Nevertheless, we ought to be careful now that their nation is on track to recovery. Interesting. Cool to see. In a matter of 3 more months, we should be able to go to war. Like, we can go to war, but it's just, I want 0 aggressive expansion. Sweet. Who are they at war with? Everyone. Let's decline. And so, let's think. Should take maybe like 31 minutes to see how much I can take of the Egyptians. And Pirate Nest. Yeah. Looking to get Kilikia Pedias. First, we gotta raise army and fleet maintenance. Declare war for Kilikia Pedias. Oh, she has an eye patch. We lose a whole bunch of trade. We literally just have to take that one town and we will fulfill the war goal. Yep, we got it. And as for the rest... levies. Please take that place for us. moving. Even the furthest ones are moving. Good. As for the rest of you, get over there. With the exception of you, I want you to come down to Syracuse. Why don't you go here to the boot of Italy and you can pick them on up. Take this fort. You, on the other hand, can siege Didon, and you, as well as you, two of you go and take Myos, and you can take Hattiga. Okay. And that should fix it for now. Yeah. Let's slow it down. How are the armies marching? Please tell me that they are doing good. Yes. Kings. Good news to see. Yeah, let's trade with our vassal. Do you have any allies? No, they do not. Okay. Cool. Let's not tolerate them besieging one of our forts. We don't want that. Whereas the rest of you can head to here. Nice. Okay, you got that. Next, let's have you go to Napata. Trade influx. Our trade agreement with Kataria has yielded a splendid return on investment, and with the flow of wealth between our two states, the movement of peoples is accelerating. Our city of Prusias ad Mare has been blessed with a wave of fresh migrants who believe that they stand a better chance of building their lives in Rome. Who are we to deny them? They'll find no fortune here. They will be slaves. We won that siege. Take that fort. And let's go ahead and correct you to make sure that you're decent. that ain't good. Let's get you up here. You were defeated in a location. That's unfortunate. In that case, let's get you down here and put a stop to that foolishness. Is that Navy on the brink of picking them up? Alright. Yeah. Uppies. And we'll drop you off over here. More bad news. Okay. Let's get you to stop that siege. Defeat. That's good news. Okay, took that province on to the next. Where are you going? Holy crap. No, we don't need you going over there. Come up here. Take their capital. Another defeat. That siege has been won. So take this fort. Uh-oh. We're gonna want you down here. Stop them. Well, that was a bad Olympics. And that's bad news. Can't have you taking that. Another defeat. Over there. have you head over here. And you can head... You can head over here. The more immediate force can head over to here to the dawn. And then the final force can head over to here. Nice. Oh, that's okay-ish. Yeah, let's have their friendship. A victory. A defeat. Man, they just have large levies. Damn. Beat them. Even though we're outnumbered. Dakia needs a new governor from that aggrieved family. Pick you. Oh no. Head down here to assist them as much as you can. No longer importing papyrus. We annihilated that army. Death has occurred. A governor for Asia from that aggrieved family. Oh, and the family's getting corrupt. Damn. Gross. Nice work, allies. Alright. You're heading down there, but we really want you to head over here. I appreciate their efforts. Assist them. Zakia, that place is won. Let's retake that fort. Whereas you can put a stop to them. Where are you heading to? Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, we have integrated them. Oh, so we don't have their armies now. Oh, oh well. Call down Omen. Let's reduce more exhaustion. Victory has been won. So in that case, you can head over, let's say, here. And retake that. Retake their capital. Nice work. That province is taken. Let's siege down that place. Oh, you're heading up there. No, we can't have that. Siege their capital. Let's stop them from retaking their cities. Can't have that. Okay. That siege is victorious. Take that province. So let's just take this one here. As for the navy, you can go up here and we can get this huge army. Send you down to Lissus. And the navy we can get over as well to Lissus. I'll save on time. A victory against the Egyptians. That's good news. Let's get you down to Telmesus. 120k. Take that province. Reinforce them. Let's support that. We have successfully besieged the Dawn. Temne. You're not taking that fort back. That's fine. Okay. Okay, my housemate is home. I'll not be reading as many things. We didn't take that one yet. Bike has been won. Take that place. Rather go down south and prevent them from taking any more forts. You can go up. Not up. We need to take that one province and make it complete. New military structure. Yeah, let's do that. Damn it. Cyan is lost. That's not good. Stop them. Palmyra has been won. That's good news. So let's take this province here. Mota has been won. Take that province. Good news. Head back down there and prevent them from retaking that fort. We have a victory. Any idle armies? No. Sacking of Edessa, Sirius. Fabia Prima Arabicus has led her men to glorious victory during the siege of Edessa, Sirius. The enemy flee in disgrace, and all that is left to decide how to treat the residents within. Needless to say, spoils of war are likely to cause those back in Rome to admire Fabia Prima Arabicus greatly, but leaving such wealth in the hands of one woman could cause problems in the future. None shall hide. Nice work. Those boys down here. Let's go ahead and wait to capture these provinces fully. Let's get you up here. You up here. Let's get you over here. Okay, let's go ahead and just sue for peace. Grab as much land as we can. That's it. That's all we can get. That's pitiful. Let's disband the levies. Court of Syracuse and deploy them there. Magna Ionia. Yes. Retia. Hamum. Germanus Superioris. Tyrantia. Sarmatia. Tarkia. Asia. Bithynia. Scythia. The Albanians. Parthians. Estulians. Let's hold a ceremony to appease the gods. Alright. Let's get these traditions while we still can. Hippotoxotai, horse archer defense plus 10%. Blot out the sun. To blot out the sun, we are more likely to get archers, so let's do that. And let's disband the remainder of the levies. Parthian shot, horse archer defense, offense plus 10%. Sure. So now we have unlocked all of that. Just gotta conquer the Indians. Devastating charge, war over defense plus 10%. Offense. Let's just wait for our navy to get back. Divine response, great news. Let's demobilize that one levy. And that gives us another military tradition. So now we can finally unlock every single unlockable military tradition outside of India. So now we just need to conquer India. Man. Army and fleet. The mountainous region of Cilicia has often been the home of pirates and raiders who terrorize the eastern Mediterranean. As the area is difficult to navigate, they have been practically impossible to get rid of, and the province difficult to control. Cilicia has long been a haven for pirates in the eastern Mediterranean as the mountains were. So on and so forth. Let's go ahead. 20 to 16. Let's do Malus with 20 populations. After a grand campaign, it is only right that those who were involved are rewarded for their loyalty to Rome. The Eastern Campaign. We have had several long and arduous campaigns to the Anatolian plains, over the hills and mountains of Cilicia, and all the way to Syria. Our generals have fought bravely, as have the men in their armies, bringing victories to Rome. Large triumphs are held in Rome, where the generals parade their treasures and prisoners to the streets, giving them the great honors available in Rome. Nice. We do want to take ancient Syria. North Phoenicia. Syria. Let's see, what's the income of these places? Population output, trade routes, tax income, 0.43, 0.35, 86. 28, 92. For the sake of avoiding border gore, let's go ahead and fabricate a claim on Phoenicia. Man, for that we'll be hardly conquered anything of Egypt. All that for very little. Their capital is still there. Well, at least we took more than Nile. I think they might be cut into 3. No, they're just cut into 2. It's a new decade, so let's go ahead and try to micromanage everything. Invoke the Divine. Food supply. I don't think we can really do anything about the wonders. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. Alright, let's go ahead and manage the provinces. Everybody seems to be trading. Okay. So, convert. Darn. I'm always paranoid if we are recording or not. Yeah, we are. Okay. Scythia from Pontus. Pania. Pisidia. Where is this? Oh, that's here. Scythia Ultima. No, religious conversion. That wasted 4 of that. Hellenic Romans we can move on in. Yes. Gradually convert and assimilate them. Kibbeline. Okay. Cool. What are these? Basic. Zoroastrian. Cool. And ethnically, we are gradually assimilating people into the Roman ethnicity. The Sinai Peninsula is becoming more and more Roman. Okay, so there's that. There's buildings. Great temples. No need. Let's do some libraries then. Let's do 33,000, okay. Works. Tingy. Neapolis. Valentia. Ostia. And Roma. Okay. How about some grand theaters? No need. Marketplace that increases population assimilation. Nice. Kind of run out. Okay, we can't really build any more provincial legations at all. Granaries. South Phoenicia. Let's build a granary there. Oh, we're out of building slots. Oh, we're completely out of building slots. Ooh. Okay. Macro builder. Oh, we can build a mega polyrene. Where can we build it? In that one port. Cool, let's do that. Strategic resources. pretty much have built everything up. So nation overview, government, laws, no objectives, everybody is happy. Okay. This could get up to 300 if we can do that. We already managed that. Now for culture. Macedonian, Sahidic, Meroitic. Let's go ahead and give them the right of intermarriage. I'm going to quickly assimilate them faster. Yeah. No, this one. Trade. Military. Point you there. In order to make that family happy. Diplomacy. Let's prove their opinion of us. Carthage. Parthia. Nitibrogia. Uze. These guys, let's go ahead and prove their opinion. Okay, so we kind of need to improve their opinion further in order to 15th of November, sorry. Okay, and if we do that... 18th of December, would they be willing to become... No, still no, okay. How about this place? Yeah, they're not going to give us anything. What's the most advanced? Religious ward. National manpower plus 2.5%. Sure, let's do that. Okay, so we got diplomacy, technology, characters, imprisoned. Let's flog him. He's now alien. So the sake of completion, take Syria. So next time we play, I'll be going to go into war with Syria once again. Egypt, in order to take the provinces of Syria. Nice. So Egypt is now worse off than Carthage. Damn. This building is built. Let's merge these together. Who's the best augur? Centennial Civil War has come to an end. Parthian hordes. Is this new? Sensing a moment of weakness, the hordes of the Uze wastes have descended upon the Seleucid lands as a pack of wolves would savage a lamb. The attack came without warning, but Magus Basileus Seleucos, being among the first casualties, having been touring the border region when the attack came. Seemingly not content with this apocalyptic turn of events, the nobles of the Seleucid realm have turned on one another, squabbling to determine a legitimate successor. Will the Titan of the East fall to ruin? Whoa. Oh. Oh my goodness. So why did it show that if they lost? But the Seleucids are doing good. Yeah, Uze is no longer in the top 10. Halicum. Dude, they're not even as good as some tiny little statelet. Good on them. Crisis in the Seleucid Empire. The recent death of the Seleucid ruler, so that means there can be messed with. Let's go ahead and mess with them. Succession shown. Cool. Okay, everything's been built. Gradually convert everything to Hellenic and assimilate everything to Roman. Nice. It's just amazing to see this. Well, So it is now 360 AD. Covered 12 years in that period. Nice. Okay. Save. Exit the desktop. Well, that was good. I'm thinking of doing Silent Hill 2, playing that sometime. So I may be taking a break from Imperator Rome. But yeah, I'm really pleased with the progress we have made today. So yeah. Well, thank you for watching and have an excellent night.